stylish shoes are sold.
Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to our coverage of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Kramer Pharmacy, Quality Structures, and by Arvest Bank, Advent Health Ottawa, and Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Women's Basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by CarStar, Ottawa University, Sutton's Jewelry, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder for OU Braves Women's Basketball.
Hello, everyone, and welcome into Wilson Fieldhouse on the campus of Ottawa University in Ottawa, Kansas, as the Ottawa University Braves play host to the York College Panthers. We have a doubleheader for you this afternoon. We'll start with the women's contest. The Braves at 4-6, 2-6 in the KCAC. York College comes in at 2-10, 0-7. They've lost 9 in a row. Ottawa coming off a loss on Wednesday at Friends, 65-47, a game that Ottawa actually had the lead at halftime, 23-21. At one point, they were leading 21-14 in that second quarter, but all the momentum shifting over to the Friends Falcons late in that second quarter, and they rode that into the second half as they ended up starting the third quarter on a 19-5 run. They went up by 12, ended up winning 65-47. Ottawa, as a team, only managed to come up with a total of 24 points in the second half and were outscored in the fourth quarter 22-10. A lot of that due to the shooting struggles as they were just 5 of 17 from the three-point line. For York, they're coming off a loss on Wednesday to Oklahoma Wesleyan, 71-64 at home. This is a team that has not won since October 29th against Barclay College. That was a 71-31 win. But they are desperate for a win. They are actually have already put it on their website that they have a win against Southwestern Monday. As Southwestern announced yesterday, they have forfeited the rest of the games for the year 2021. So they'll be back in 2022. But a huge win there for York as they look to battle back into the KCAC tournament proceedings. Is right now you look at it, Ottawa finds themselves in 10th place, still 2 games back of that 8th spot for Oklahoma Wesleyan, sits at 4-4. St. Mary behind Ottawa at 1-6, and then there's York at 0-7, which in reality they are 1-7, but today we're still going to list them at that 0-7 until we get to Monday. But a big matchup for both teams as both have been on receiving ends of some tough losses. But York has played well of late. They've been within 5 or 6 points a couple times, specifically that lost Oklahoma Wesleyan, who's beaten some good teams this year. So it'll be interesting to see how both these teams come out. This is the earliest start of the year for Ottawa. They did play at 2 o'clock at Barclay earlier this year, but to start at 1 p.m., we always know that it can get a little dicey in the early going if you're not awake and have energy to get ready to go. Of course, the students are out for break, so the building will be a little more empty than usual, and it's going to be whoever can get the most energy and get something started early as the Braves and Panthers get set to tip it up from Wilson Fieldhouse. We'll take our first break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Okay, Google, play KOFO on TuneIn.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
At a time of loss, you're already dealing with grief. The cost of a funeral service shouldn't add to it. This is Eric Price, Funeral Director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing affordable services for everyone. Find out more by visiting lamb-roberts.com.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
If you're seeking a more active role in managing your diabetes or other foot-related issues, Kramer Pharmacy is here to help. This is pharmacist Laura Hibberts inviting you to put your best foot forward with Dr. Comfort Shoes at Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 to 2 on Saturday.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
And we're back inside Wilson Fieldhouse pregame as the Braves and Panthers get set to tip it up as the only 2 games remaining before we get to Christmas break. Ottawa will play Monday at McPherson, and then we'll be off until January 3rd when they will host Manhattan Christian College before we get back to KCAC play on January 5th. As take a look, Ottawa comes in 3-3 at home this year, but they have scored almost 11 more points at home than they have on the road. 76.5 points per game, shooting 43% from the floor. The big one, 36% from behind the arc. That's more than 5% better than their season average. In the last 3 games, Bruce, as we get Bruce back in here in just a second, Ottawa coming in, has made at least 10 threes in their last 3 home contests, and that's been a big part of them coming away with wins. This will be the 12th meeting between Ottawa and York. The Braves lead the series 10-1 and is on a 10-game winning streak. That lone loss coming in 2001. We're going to wrap up our pregame show when we come back. It's starting lineups. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank. Ready to help. Equal housing lender.
Welcome back inside Wilson Fieldhouse. I'm Casey Weeder, joined by our coach, Bruce Tate, as Ottawa trying to bounce back from that tough loss. Bruce, 65-47 to Friends, and they've played really well at home over the last couple of weeks, and an opportunity to pick one up.
Yeah, exactly right. It's a great opportunity for the Braves to bounce back after that tough loss there at Friends, where I thought they played really, really well in the first half. And, the biggest thing with these basketball in quarters now is that you want to win at least 3 quarters and not get beat really bad in that 1 quarter that you do lost. And that's been a tendency for the Braves in the last 3 ball games.
Go ahead and get you the starting lineups for the York College Panthers. They're 2-10, 0-7, and lost 9 straight. At guard will be number 3, Sarah Shelburne, 5'8" senior from Mission, South Dakota. At guard number 12, Natalia Perez, a 5'5" sophomore from El Paso, Texas. At guard number 13, Giannis Keith, a 5'9" junior from Oklahoma City. At guard number 24, Amaya Diaz, a 5'9" senior from Pamplona, Spain. And at 4, number 32, Julia Trujillo, a 5'8" junior from Denver, Colorado. They're coached by Corinna Minjarez, assistant coach Doran Lopez, and Sierra Williams. For the Braves at 4-8, 2-6 in the KCAC, coming off the loss to Friends on Wednesday night. And guard will be number 1, Brooke Spraggins, the 5'10" junior from Ames, Iowa. She went for 6 points in the loss to Friends on Wednesday. At guard number 3, Liz Vaughn, the 5'10" senior from Kansas City, Kansas. Had a tough night, just 5 points, had 6 boards, is still averaging 10 points a game. And Kennedy Beckett will re-enter back in the starting lineup, the 5'9" freshman from Glendale, Maryland. 13 points and 3 rebounds to lead the Braves on Wednesday night. At guard number 11, Jaleesa Simons, the 5'9" senior from Toronto, Canada. And at guard number 15, Jordan Bianco, the 5'6" freshman from Price, Utah. The Braves are coached by Tarnisha Scott in her 2nd season. Assistant coaches Jasmine Grant and Monty Simpkins. And Bruce, the Braves just 5 of 17 from 3 on Wednesday. Had some good looks. Friends was 3rd in the conference in points given up on the year. Just over 60 points per game. Played really good defense. Played a lot of zone as well. And really, first time we've seen them extend out to the guards and put a hand in their face.
Yeah, and Friends just a tough place to shoot the basketball. So it was tough to see the Braves not get some down on the last game out.
And Ottawa will win the tip as Vaughn able to win it for OU. They go from right to left in the first quarter in the white jerseys, white shorts. Braves across the chest in black outlined and gold. York in the black jerseys, blue numerals with the York Panther in the middle of the jersey. It's the Jordan template. Left wing, Spraggins thought about the 3, then she'll put it on the floor. Leaves it with Kennedy Bankett with 8 on the shot clock. Right wing pass out to Bianco. Back to Bankett. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Bankett drives off the glass, no. Offensive rebound by Spraggins. Put back, no, but a late whistle and a foul, and Spraggins will go to the line for free throws.
It's good to see Spraggins be aggressive here early. It's a Brave that has been playing well for this team, and it's good to see the freshman getting started early with some hustle.
Foul was called on Giannis Keith, her first personal. First team foul on the Panthers in the first quarter. Even though York has lost 9 straight, Bruce, they've been within 8 to 10 points in the last 3 or 4 games. Just a 7-point loss on Wednesday at home against Oklahoma Wesleyan. Second free throw off the mark for Spraggins. It's a 1-0 OU lead as Trujillo has it in the corner. So bring it back up top into the hands of Giannis Keith. Right wing out to Amaya Diaz. Back up top to Trujillo. Left wing out to Perez. She'll have a right-hand dribble. She gets to the right elbow. Keith pump fakes. They're going to lob it down low to Trujillo. She's in the lane. Dribbles it off her foot. Gets it back. Trying to step through. Right-hand layup. No. Diaz with the offensive rebound, and she's able to keep it in the right corner for the Panthers as they're at 15 on the shot clock. Right wing bounce pass to Diaz. She'll drive baseline into the contact, up and under, and they're going to call a traveling violation on Amaya Diaz.
As a coach, I would have went the foul. So get one of the top 3-point shooters, off the floor.
Maya Diaz, who's been a 5-year player for the Panthers, along with Julia Trujillo.
Yeah.
Plays with a ton of energy. They'll kick it in the corner to Simons, and she's going to travel. And she really needs a good game today. Bruce really struggled in the loss to Friends. Only played 11 minutes. Kale with just 2 points and 3 rebounds as they got to find some scoring from her going forward, as she's one of the 3 players that averages double figures at 10.6. And a steal right away by Simons. Loose ball picked up by Bankett. Bankett inside, left-hand layup, no. But a whistle, and she's going back to the free throw line for OU.
Yeah, good aggressive steal there by Simons. Bankett was looking to draw the foul more than make the layup there. So, but the Braves will be able to get something out of this possession.
Kenny Bankett to the foul line. Freshman from Glendale, Maryland, 6 points and 1.6 rebounds per game. Misses the first, and she's shooting 71% on the year. That is second on this team. Bankett's second is good. Braves lead it 2-0. 8 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the first quarter. They're going to show the full court pressure. Again, they'll throw it to the middle of the floor to find Keith. Left side for Trujillo, and back up top to Keith. Right wing Diaz. Come back up top to Perez. Pick and roll with Trujillo. Perez looking to attack to the block. Leaves it left side, and it's going to be a 3-second violation called on Giannis Keith. And the second turnover on York. Inbound to Liz is they're going to show a 1-2-2 3-quarter court trap, and they're not going to stop Liz, who's just going to dribble it herself, gets in the lane, and then goes off of her leg out of bounds. She was asking for a tip there. I thought it was tipped. Usually you don't see Liz lose it off the dribble like that.
Right. I think it was tipped, and I think she went to grab for it and deflected. Yep.
Great look inside by Keith, but the right-hand layup no good from Shelburne. The rebound by Vaughn for OU. Liz with the crossover dribble. Gets in the lane, pulls up, kicks it back up top to Bianco with 20 on the shot clock. Vaughn looks to attack on Diaz. Up and under layup, no good for Liz. And the rebound to York. In transition, Trujillo. In the corner, hands it off to Shelburne. Back up top to Diaz. Guarded by Vaughn. Diaz driving. Runner off the side rim. Hits the other side of the rim and falls. I'm not sure how you get that with no spin, Bruce.
Right. There's a little dead ball that just fell in for Diaz, and she's got her first bucket.
Tied 2-2, 7 minutes and 9 seconds to go in the first quarter. We are live from Wilson Fieldhouse, and York gets a steal, and Diaz one-on-one with Bankett. Gets inside, just throws one up and draws the whistle. And she'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, you talk about this York team that has the super seniors. Diaz, one of those. Trujillo, 2 really good players in the conference that can fill it up. Really aggressive players that will go get buckets. So the Braves are really going to have to key on those 2 matchups.
In the game for OU will be Canisia Payne, the 6'1 junior from Huntsville, Alabama. Into the game for York will be Katie Whitehead, a 6'1 junior from Newport Richey, Florida. Transfer from North Platte Community College. First free throw for Diaz is good. Not one of the players you want to send to the line if you're Ottawa. She's averaging 77% on the year. It's the second leading scorer at 13.8. Trujillo leads his team at 15 a night. And the second one good. And York with their first lead as they go up 4-2. Back to the 3-quarter court pressure. They're going to trap Spraggins right wing. Leaves it with Bianco. Spraggins, as they're posting up Payne, they need to get her out of the lane. They'll work left side out to Bankett, back up top to Payne. Canisia right-hand dribble, hands it off to Simons. Pulling up for three, Jaleesa, yes. And Ottawa regains the lead at 5-4 on the three-pointer. And they're going to call a quick foul on OU on the inbound as that goes on Kennedy Bank, and I believe that's her second, Bruce.
Yeah. Tough call there for Bankett, just being aggressive in their press after that made bucket by Simons, and she's going to have to play smart here down the stretch.
Into the game for York is Kiera Pacina, and Bruce, if I remember correctly, Pacina was a starter for them all year, a year ago. So coming off the bench at point guard, a lot of speed, can be a problem off the dribble.
You're exactly right. Just another spark for this York team off the bench.
Pacina in the corner, doesn't take the three. Instead, she'll go in the lane, floats off the back rim, rebound in the hands of Kennedy Bankett. As OU looks to grow that 5-4 lead, 6:07 to go first quarter. Again, Bianco at the point, which we haven't seen her there a whole lot this year. Simons, top of the key. Screen there, three-pointer for Simons, long, and the rebound to York. That one hit backboard and then back rim and shot all the way to the free throw line. Dangerous pass, but still finds Pacina, right wing, as Keith was a little behind the back pass. Pacina, they're going to lob it down low to Trujillo, has good position on Spraggins, and then they blow the whistle. A foul on OU. And that sends Trujillo to the line for free throws.
Yeah, that'd be a tough matchup there for Spraggins if she's at that 4 spot trying to guard Trujillo down on the post. Was able to lift her up the lane there and gain great position.
Into the game for OU will be Haley Franklin, the 5'6" freshman from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And first free throw good by Trujillo. 15 points, 5 boards a game for her. Shoots 86% from the free throw line. As she makes both. York regains the lead 6-5. Already seen 4 lead changes in this first quarter. 5:35 to go in our opening quarter from Ottawa. Ottawa's final home game of the 2021 year. Simons left wing. Back up top to Franklin. She'll spin and keep the dribble, as I believe they dropped into a little bit of a zone here, Bruce. Looks like a 2-3. Almost 6 on the shot clock. Bianco leaves it with Simons. 3 seconds. They've got to get it into the hands of Payne, and she's not going to get a shot off. And that'll be a shot clock violation on OU.
Yeah, good job there by York, just changing up their defense after taking that 1-point lead. Good move there to take the Braves out of sync offensively. Braves got to be aggressive and try to get something in the middle of that zone to break that up.
Into the game for OU will be number 23, Amir Lowe, the 5'5" junior from Portland, Oregon. Leaves Lowe, Bianco, Spraggins, Franklin, and Payne. And York trying to break the pressure, throws it into the student section on the other side of the floor, and a turnover. And that will be their 3rd of the night. 4:55 to go first quarter. Ottawa started 1 of 4 from the floor, so is York. But they're 4 of 4 from the foul line. Ottawa just 2 of 4. Payne behind the free throw line, leaves it with Bianco. No doubter from Jordan. But on the other end, Amaya Diaz all alone gets inside. Right-hand layup misses. And I believe that went off the arm of Diaz. It'll be Ottawa's ball.
Yeah, good shot there, Bianco. York doing a great job setting in that 2-3 zone, kind of matching up at it. Bianco gets those feet set, launches a deep one, and knocks one down for the Braves.
8-6 OU. Braves will make a sub. They'll bring in number 14, Amaya Marlette, the 5'8" freshman from Wetmore. Came off the bench and played 11 minutes on Wednesday. Lowe hands it off to Franklin. Leaves it to Marlette. They'll go down low to Payne. She'll turn off the glass. Yes. A good ball movement that time from OU. It moved from Franklin to Marlette and right back to Payne in just a couple seconds. And that's what you have to do when she does get good position down there. Braves lead by 4. Diaz dribbles it off her foot. Trujillo picks up the loose ball. 3-pointer on the wing on the way is an air ball. And it'll go out of play. Got to introduce our officials for tonight. Robin Hobson, Stephanie McGill, and Susan Decker. 4 minutes and 1 second remaining in the first. Ottawa up 10-6 on the York College Panthers out of York, Nebraska. Bianco to Franklin. She'll look to attack. Kicks it back up top. Marlette open for three this time. Off the front rim, back rim. And rebound out to York, but a good look there from Amaya. Perez back at the point, hands it off to Diaz. Screen set for her. Bianco able to stay with her, forces the kick out to Harrington. Oh, great backdoor cut to Trujillo, but she can't lay it in. And the rebound to OU. Well-drawn play there for York, and then there will be a whistle and a foul called. I believe this is going on Ottawa. Oh, no, it's going to go on Perez. I thought she had the steal first.
Right.
Returning for York is Giannis Keith. And in for the first time is Shauna Johnson, 5'10" junior from Frazier Park, California. And for the first time for OU will be number 10, Alicia Cooks, the 5'4" senior from Warren, Michigan. Did not play Wednesday for either of those players I just talked about. That's got to be a reach-in foul, and it is. As again, Payne just starting on that left block, Bruce, and just a little spin move to the inside, and Ottawa's doing a good job of getting it to her.
Yeah, that's been the biggest difference in the Braves' last two possessions. Payne was started out on the perimeter. Now she's starting down on the block. You just have to do that to get touches in the middle of that zone.
14th foul on the Panthers. Marlette asking for it at the free throw line. She spins, gets in the lane, leaves it with Payne. Back up top to Cooks. Braves have 10 on the shot clock. They post up with Payne. She goes baseline. Over the top, right-hand layup, no. And that's going to go off of York. It'll be OU possession. And I think Whitehead might have got a piece of that first attempt, Bruce,
right,
or at least did enough to affect the shot there from Payne. The inbound gets knocked back out of play by Harrington, and it'll be another inbound for OU. Marlette to the perimeter. We'll have it. As they're looking to post up inside, they finally get it to her, but well read by Perez. It's 3-on-2 for York. Left-hand dribble off the glass. No. On the jumper, and Lowe fights for it, but it's taken away. Make the pass down low. Spinning Harrington off the glass. Yes, that's a tough shot. Fading away and gets it to drop. Harrington with 15 points was the second leading scorer in that loss to Oklahoma Wesleyan. On the year, she averages just 5 points a game. 10-8 Braves, 2:25 to go first quarter. Haley Franklin in the lane, takes a lot of contact, no whistle, and the ball goes out of play off York.
Yeah. That possession there by Franklin did take a lot of contact, like you said, and no call for Franklin.
Franklin will inbound to the left of the OU bucket. She'll go right wing out to Cooks. Getting 10 on the shot clock for OU. They'll post up. Spinning, Payne, and she hits it. Just enough arc to get it over that front rim. And Payne has come off the bench to score 4. And give Ottawa that 4-point lead again. Perez, left wing for Harrington. Lob down low. Driving baseline is Johnson. Back up top to White. Right corner, Perez in rhythm. Nothing but net. And the first 3 for York. They cut the OU lead to 1 at 12-11.
Yeah, great catch and shoot there by Perez. She was ready to launch that one.
Franklin to Marlette. Down low, they'll go to Payne. Back out to Cooks, and she'll be called for 3 seconds. It took Ottawa too long to make that interior pass.
Yes.
Vaughn will return. Payne will take a seat. Trujillo will come back in for Whitehead. The minute 35 to go in the first quarter. Braves have turned it over 6 times. York has turned it over 4. And back to the full court pressure from OU. Braves showing the 2-2-1 trap. Low. And Franklin trying to combine, but York breaks it. Can Ottawa get back defensively? They can, as Perez stands between the circles. Crossover dribble. Gets a screen from Trujillo, then brings it back out to the perimeter. Bounce pass to the elbow. Finds Whitehead. And an offensive foul. And it's taking that charge for OU was Amir Lowe. Had our own screen that was set for us there, Bruce. Glad you're there to help.
Yep. One of the disadvantages of being back on the floor.
We could see everything a year ago up in the rafters.
All right.
Low right wing. Up top to Vaughn. Left wing for Cooks. Alicia to the baseline. Runner off the glass. No, that one was 3/4 of the way down and popped out. Good look, though, from Cooks. Kick it in the corner. Ball goes through the hands of Harrington. Oh, they're going to say it was last touch by Marlette. I thought it hit her fingertips first.
Same here.
22 on the shot clock, 49.4 remaining in the quarter. Ottawa up 12-11 over York, but they have possession. They'll inbound to Trujillo in the left short corner. They'll go baseline to Harrington. Right wing, Perez. Goes by Franklin all the way to the bucket. No. Rebound by Vaughn. Liz keeps it herself. Liz all the way inside, high off the glass, and a whistle. And she's going to the line for free throws as Trujillo hit her on the arm. And Ottawa's in the bonus.
Great job there by Vaughn to stay north-south there. That's the ability she has to get rebounds and push it in transition. Did a great job of reading the defense. No one stopped her. She was able to get to the paint.
Liz searching for her first points of the evening. That one comes up short. Keep saying evening, Bruce. We're playing at 1 o'clock today. Goodness. Second one is good as Ottawa goes up by 2, 13-11. Into the game for York is Sarah Shelburne. As Trujillo checks out. 4.6 the separation from game clock to shot clock. As York will inbound it back to the full court pressure from OU. Perez double team. She'll find Whitehead. She's got a size advantage there on Cooks. Didn't try and post her up. They'll bring it back up top to Perez. Right side to Shelburne. Up top, Keith. She takes an 18-footer. It's long, and the rebound taken away by Liz. Whitehead had position. Liz just too strong. Cooks picks up her dribble, kicks it out to Lowe. They're posting up Marlette. Ball's tipped, and it's taken away. 4 seconds left for York. Runner to beat the shot clock, or beat the play clock, no. And that does it for the first quarter as Ottawa takes a 13-11 lead into the second. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Shop on eBay this holiday season to get more for your dough on stand mixers, or get more for your buck on this season's hottest tech and gaming gear. And on eBay, you can even get more last-minute deals delivered right on time. It's the biggest deals of December, so get more because you save more with eBay's one-day-only last-minute deals. Get more when you get it on eBay.
Welcome back to Wilson Fieldhouse. Ottawa leading 13-11 at the end of one, Bruce, and you're kind of talking about Ottawa's issues turning the basketball over. What was, when there were turnovers, what was the struggle that you saw?
Well, York just did a great job of changing their defenses. They come out with that soft pressure back into that 2-3. It took a while for the Braves to recognize the matchup there, and once they were able to switch their offense and get the ball into Payne, that eased some of that pressure.
Starting the second quarter for OU, Cooks, Bianco, Spraggins, Vaughn, and Simons. Pacina rejoins the lineup for York. She'll be right side, and she gets the pass from Harrington. They'll go in the lane. They're trying to find Trujillo, but a steal created by Cooks. Loose ball picked up by Bianco. Is Ottawa going to go with 2 point guards here? First time we'll see Bianco sit out on the wing, and we've seen her hit some big threes here in this building over the last month. Bianco pick and roll with Spraggins. Up top to Vaughn. Had Cooks on a back cut, just didn't see her. Simons wants to attack off the glass, way too strong, but I like Ottawa getting to the rim.
Yeah, she needed one more dribble right there to finish that one.
Pacina, right wing, out to Keith. They're trying to go to the opposite block. Liz does a great job of deflecting it, creates the steal. On to the free throw line, out to Bianco. She'll drive on Pacina. Bianco in the lane, no. Fights for her own rebound. Finds Simons, and Simons is stuck in the lane. Fade away for the right hand, good. Not her only option there, Bruce, without traveling.
Yes.
But they throw it the length of the floor. Harrington there, and she's fouled. Just did a great job of taking off as soon as that one went in, and she's going to shoot free throws.
That transition defense is something that the Braves have struggled with just because of their pressure up front. Is allowing those easy baskets on the back end, and that one hurts because that is Spraggins' second foul here early in the second quarter.
Harrison's first is good. She shoots 66% on the year. So far for York, they're 5 of 5 from the foul line. This is a team coming in that shoots at 69% on the year. That's 7th in the conference. Making both is Harrington. Payne will come in, and Spraggins will have to come out, as you mentioned, picking up that second foul. So Ottawa now has Spraggins with 2 and Bankett with 2.
Yep.
It's 2 big starters for this team, and the bench is going to have to continue to contribute. As so far the bench has accounted for 4 of Ottawa's 15, and their lead sits at 2, 15-13. They'll kick it out to Bianca, wide open from 12. Jordan's not going to miss that one very often. And she hits it to regain that 4-point OU lead. Again, they're just going to throw it to the other end. Nobody there this time, and it hits the baseline for a turnover. And York starting to pile up the turnovers as that was their 8th. 17-13 OU, 8:30 to go in the half. Simons brings it back to Cooks. Alicia directing traffic, finds Vaughn. They'll go down low to Payne. Double team there. Kicks it to Cooks. Back to Payne. She'll spin baseline. Double team spinning in the lane. She's going to be called for the offensive foul. She'll pick up her first, team second.
Step call there on Payne. I like the aggressive move there. Great spin. She just had some smaller players on her that did a great job of having that position to draw that offensive charge.
8 turnovers on both teams. Trujillo just managing to keep possession. Ball's on the deck. She'll pick up the loose ball, gets in the lane. Nice right-hand layup, and she's able to scoop and score to cut it to a 2-point OU lead. York staying right with OU. 7:55 to go in the half. Braves by 2. Cook skipping into the front court, leaves it with Vaughn. Top of the key. Vaughn trying to clear out. She'll attack. Baseline right-hand layup. Great job to double clutch there, Bruce, as she knew Trujillo was just waiting for.
Yes. Good hesitation on the ball fake on the north-south dribble to finish the right-hand layup.
Keith, it's a tough matchup here. They're trying to get it to Trujillo. Ottawa needs to switch, and they're going to call 3-second violation on Trujillo. But I'm not sure what happened there. Ottawa miscommunication on who was playing the 5, and Cooks did what you're supposed to do, just pick up somebody.
Right. You're true. You have to protect the basket. You have to protect the basket. So
30-second timeout called by OU. They lead at 19-15. We'll take it. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Panera believes in saying yes. Yes to clean, fresh ingredients. Yes to the new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread topped with rich mozzarella. Yes to delicious mac and cheese. Yes to putting it on a sandwich, creating the grilled mac and cheese sandwich. And yes to impromptu road trips to Sandwich, Illinois. Because that's living life to the flavor fullest. Get $1 delivery when you order on our app. Panera. Live your yes. Pricing and product availability may vary. Visit PaneraBread.com.
Braves lead 19-15, 7 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the half. Simons has 5, along with Bianco. Payne with 4, Vaughn with 3 for OU. Diamond Harrington, Amaya Diaz, and Julia Trujillo all with 4 for the Panthers. Back to the trap is Vaughn trying to go down that sideline, leaves it with Simons, and they'll swing it from right to left into the hands of Cooks. She'll take a couple dribbles backwards and then finds Vaughn right wing. Great post move inside by Payne, and she can't score from 2 feet. Couldn't decide if she wanted to use that backboard or not, Bruce.
Right. And most of the time she does. And that straight on, that's tough. But I've always liked my post players to use that backboard even if straight on.
Left wing Perez. Back up top to Keith. Straightaway 3 for Giannis. Keith hits the rim but goes out of play and then goes off the body of Cooks on the deflection. It'll stay with York and a fresh shot clock. Diaz comes back in, as does Pacina. Keith and Perez will sit. Ottawa up to 41% from the floor. York has gone the other way. They're 4 of 14 And they're talking, did that hit the rim on that initial shot, I think is what they're discussing.
Yeah, I think you're right. Good question.
Now they're going to talk about it here with 6:47 to go. Should be in the range of 15 to 16, maybe. It felt like it was pretty early in the shot clock.
Right. Good.
So it is at 20.
Yeah, it's not a huge difference. If it was 30, I would say something.
Those 10 seconds matter, Bruce.
That does.
Trujillo, right wing Pacina, stands on the NAI logo. Now she'll look to attack. Off the screen, Diaz. Good job by Simons to just work right through that screen. They're going to double team her on the interior. Kick it out to Trujillo. Right wing Pacina, 4 on the shot clock. They'll go down low to Trujillo. She'll spin baseline. Layup this time comes up short. Payne gets the rebound, and then she will find Cooks. Alicia, plenty of space back. Dribble behind the back. She'll go down low to Payne. Canisia steps through, and she's fouled with they're going to call the blocking foul, which we've seen that called the travel as well today.
Yeah.
Foul goes on Shelburne. Her first personal.
They caught it on the floor, didn't they? Yeah.
Now they will call it on the floor.
Yeah. Coach Scott's not happy with the result of the call.
But she did make an effort to shoot on that. I'm not sure where they called the block. Cooks left open. Oh, she'll kick it in the corner to Bianco. Able to catch, unable to shoot that time. Leaves it to Cooks. Cooks all the way through the contact. No. Offensive rebound and the putback. And a late whistle. Wait to see who this on. Goes on Whitehead. Her second. Third team foul on York. Cooks will inbound for OU. Brings it back up top to Vaughn. Liz in the corner for Simons. Drives by Pacina. Back up top to Vaughn. Ball is loose. Knocked out of play. And it's going to stay with OU.
Toughness there by Vaughn. The Braves have to get something out of these numerous offensive possessions. They're getting the breaks here down on this end of the floor.
Cooks left wing. Need to go down low. They've got Payne ISO. She'll step through. Nice job to go put the ball on the floor and easily lays it in with the right hand. And Canisia Payne was 6, leading the way for OU. It gives OU their largest lead at 6. Down low, they'll find great kick in the corner. 3-pointer from Harrington. Long, but the offensive rebound to Amaya Diaz. On the right wing, back up top to Pacina. 15 on the shot clock. Pacina, right wing Diaz. Down low, they go to Trujillo. Pass back up top to Whitehead. Now back to Trujillo in the lane. Right hand layup off the mark. Rebound by Payne, who's done a nice job staying out of foul trouble. That was the big problem on Wednesday. Here is Cooks through the contact, and she's going to the foul line. She just wanted to beat everyone down the floor.
Yeah.
She was either going to be fouled going to the free throw line, or she was going to make someone pay for getting in her way.
No doubt. No doubt.
Marlette returns for OU as I'm waiting to see all kinds of subs here for York. Sorry to interrupt, Bruce.
No, you're good. No, you're good. No, I mean, it's good to attack this York team. You know, traditionally York, you know, I don't know where they stand at this year in the foul category as a team, but you know, most of the time that has been one of their struggles in the past, is that they tend to see teams to the free throw line quite a bit.
Cooks' first free throw is good. Alicia, the 5'4" senior from Warren, Michigan, averaging a point and half rebound per game, shooting 36% on the year from the foul line. As she did hit the first one. Second on the way for Cooks is just long, but Bianco picks up the loose ball. Bianco and Cooks have been out on the floor for a long time, with Bankett and Spraggins both with 2 fouls. Floater with the right hand from Cooks. The teardrop from 4 feet from a tight angle goes, and Ottawa up by 9. Diaz left wing finds Perez. Up top to Keith. Ottawa 24-15, 4:40 to go in the first half. Jumper from 4 feet off the mark. Bianco fights for the loose ball, ends up in the hands of Marlette for OU as she goes by Diaz. Amaya. Bounce pass to Cooks, left wing. 20 on the shot clock for OU. Marlette, they're going to go down low to Payne. Great look, right-hand layup just short. And then the ball goes off the foot of Simons out of play, but what a pass. Cooks will come out. Hendricks will come into the game for the first time. Janiyah, the 5'2 freshman from Tulsa, Oklahoma. 23 minutes for her on Wednesday. 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go. First half, Ottawa up by 9. They've gone on a 5-0 run. Diaz left wing, back up top to Perez. Bounce pass right side to Keith. Pick and roll for Keith as she gets just outside the free throw line. And that looked like a travel. They're going to kick it out to Perez. Crossover dribble. Again, trying to go down low to Stricker. Left side pass. Diaz wants a three on the wing. Back rim strong. And the rebound to Marlette creates a 3-on-1 for OU. Amaya picks up her dribble. Finds Simons for 3 on the wing. Yes. And Ottawa goes up by 12, 27-15. Loose ball. Simons gets the steal on the inbound. She'll keep it. Had to tiptoe down that sideline. They'll kick it in the corner to Bianco. Jordan. Screen set by Marlette. Step back three for Bianco is an air ball. And look, it hit the net, just not the way you'd want. But a timeout on the floor, full timeout called by York as Ottawa creating some separation in the second quarter, up 27-15 with 3:24 to go in the half. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
Today's diamonds were created millions of years ago, hundreds of miles underground, as a result of crushing pressure and immense heat. And they're beautiful. But the trend today isn't the age-old rock, it's the lab-grown diamond. Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton from Sutton's Jewelry. We are now carrying many beautiful styles of the lab-grown diamond, and they're beautiful. Plus, they leave a smaller footprint on the environment. Lab-grown diamonds, affordable, sparkling, and ready for you to see at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Braves on an 8-0 run, lead at 27-15 over York with 3:24 to go in the second quarter. Lisa Simons now with 8 brews. Braves as a team are 3 of 5 from 3 and have created 10 turnovers.
Yeah, the Braves are just playing with a little bit more energy that they started the game out with in terms of these last 2 or 3 minutes. Defensively doing some great things, causing some turnovers. This ball movement offensively has been a lot better too as well. So it's good to get Simons going here the last few possessions, and the Braves, have a 12-point lead here with 3 minutes left.
Back to the full court pressure from OU. York will inbound as they will trap Perez, and then they break the trap where they go left side to Whitehead. Spins in the lane, nowhere to go, cut off. They're going to pass it back up top to Diaz. Hand it off to Perez as York will run an offensive set. Right side bounce pass for Stricker. Now to Perez, Ottawa in the zone. And they're going to call Johnson for traveling. Mackenzie Stricker, number 23, a 5'10 freshman from Broomfield, Colorado. Quickly as she comes in, she'll check out as returning as Trujillo. 3 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the half. 27-15 OU as York's turned it over 11 times. Haley Franklin returns. Her pass is stolen down that far side by Whitehead. She'll dribble baseline. It looked like it went off her leg and went out of play. Will stay with York as it went off the hand of Simons. 9th turnover on the Braves. Is not sure Franklin ever saw Johnson on that far side. Keith to inbound, goes to Johnson, short corner, drives on Vaughn. Right side, three-pointer on the way off the back rim. Rebound corralled by Vaughn, and then she's going to split a double team. Ottawa has numbers the other way, 4-on-3. Liz in the corner, Marlette to Hendricks. Open three for Janiyah off the back rim. Offensive rebound, though, by Marlette. Up and under layup, good. And another offensive rebound for OU, their 8th of the first half. Johnson in the middle. Keith, left side, Diaz. Great job going 3-on-2 and an easy lay-in to end the drought for York as Ottawa was on a 10-0 run. 29-17 Braves, 2:10 to go first half. Vaughn, left wing, Hendricks pick and roll with Vaughn. Hendricks with an elbow jumper long, and the rebound to Diaz for York. Keith dribbles behind the back. Jumper from the free throw line off the front rim. Good box out by Hendricks, and the rebound by Simons. Hendricks the other way. Bounce pass to Franklin. Haley steps through. That's going to be a charge. Oh, no. They call the blocking foul. I felt like Diaz was there for that's what I get for jumping to conclusions there, Bruce.
Yeah, tough call there by the officials. I mean, did look like Diaz had great position, but Franklin got the favor of that call and Braves ball on the baseline.
Lowe will come in for Simons. The minute 44 to go in the second quarter, and the Braves up by 12. Inbound to Hendricks in front of the York bench. Off the screen, wide open three from Amir Lowe. The ball kind of got caught on the release there, and it hits off the backboard, and the rebound to York. In the lane, floater by Johnson. No, gets her own rebound as Vaughn hits the deck, but an easy putback that time by Sarah Shelburne. And it's 29-19 Ottawa. Franklin, left side for Vaughn. Left wing, Janaya. Hendricks goes pick and roll with Vaughn, then back up top to Marlette. Left side, Hendricks. Ottawa really doesn't have anyone down low right now. Franklin, pick and roll with Marlette. Haley, little stutter step, dribbles it off her foot. She's going to turn it over. Now it's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay with OU, but only 3 on the shot clock. And Ottawa's going to take a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout with 59 seconds remaining in the first half. And Ottawa leading 29-19. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Welcome back inside Wilson Fieldhouse. Braves will have 3 seconds to inbound. It'll come from low to the right of the OU basket. Get something off quickly. They'll just go to Payne. 2 seconds. Hendricks just going to fire one from deep. Hits the backboard. York gets the rebound. It didn't look like it hit the rim. It'll go to Diaz, right corner. Bounce pass down low. Going baseline. Johnson reverse layup is blocked. But Payne caught her with the body, and she picks up her second. That late whistle.
Yeah. Good job by York just to play through that. That's the call I like to be made on the shot clock violation, is just let teams play and do not penalize the defense. York took advantage of it, was able to beat the Braves down the floor.
Johnson misses the first free throw. That's the first miss for York. They were 6 of 6 until then. Shauna Johnson second, no good either. Franklin has the rebound go off her foot, but luckily Hendricks is there to pick it up. Janaya back up top to Franklin. To the elbow with Vaughn as Ottawa looks to post up inside. Vaughn had to have traveled at least once. She did.
Yeah, I didn't think they were going to catch Vaughn on the travel. She traveled the first time. They missed that one and got it for the second one.
Just about a half-second differential. York could basically hold for the final shot if they wanted. 24 seconds to go in the half. Braves by 10. Dribble handoff to Diaz at the point. Right wing to Shelburne. In the short corner they'll go. Driving is Perez to Trujillo. Left side Diaz. Right wing pass. Perez goes by low. She'll get in the short corner. Steps through. Runner banks off. No good. Rebound by Vaughn. She'll find Hendricks, and then that'll be the end of the first half. As Ottawa unable to get a shot up, but they lead at the break 29-19 over the York College Panthers. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Have you received an email, call, or text about winning a sweepstakes you didn't enter? Don't fall victim to the latest scams. Hi, this is Shelby from Kansas State Bank, encouraging you to protect yourself against these unsolicited attempts to take your money. Contact your financial institution immediately to protect your account if you feel you've been targeted. A reminder from Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
This is Walt Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. We have only a short time to make arrangements and take care of countless details. We pride ourselves in directing funerals that are flawless. Dingle & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
Holidays are here, and so is fashionable fitness. Gift yourself a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G, a phone that folds in half to literally stand on its own. Pair it with the Galaxy Watch 4 for ultimate wellness and wow factor. Check health stats, flex personal records. Over 90 activities can be tracked, like biking, swimming, golfing, and more. Invest in yourself with tech made to crush goals. Holidays open up with Galaxy. Shop it all at Samsung.com. 5G connection and availability may vary. Check with carrier. Products sold separately.
The NFL, players, and clubs are committed to advancing social justice through work that reduces barriers to opportunity and creates progress in police community relations, criminal justice reform, education, and economic advancement. Throughout the season, we'll be highlighting efforts across the league to inspire change in our communities and advance these issues. To learn more, visit NFL.com/inspire change.
Welcome back to Wilson Fieldhouse. Ottawa leads 29-19 at the half as they outscored York in the second quarter, 16-8 to take that 10-point lead. In the first quarter, Ottawa led at the end of one, 13-11. It was a sloppy first quarter, though, between both teams. Both of them finished with 8 turnovers in that first quarter. Ottawa started 4 of 11 from the field. York was 3 of 15, but Canisia Payne coming off the bench to score 4 points to lead the way in that first quarter. Ottawa would take the lead at 19-15 as they were able to go 7 of 16 from the floor with 7 minutes to go in the half. Ottawa then goes on a 10-0 run to lead it 29-19, and that is where our score sits as Ottawa leads the York College Panthers by 10. Ottawa in that first half, 37% from the field. They held York to just 23%. Braves knocking down 3 threes on 8 attempts, 4 of 8 from the foul line. But Bruce, as you look at this, I go straight to the rebounds. Ottawa was just really crushed on the boards on Wednesday. Tonight they're up 24-17, including 8 offensive, resulting in 9 second chance points.
Yeah, as I was looking at the stats, that's the stat number that jumps off the page is those rebounds, 24-17 for the Braves. That just means defensively, I think Vaughn should be our leading rebounder. She is at 5, doing a great job of, once we get in those stops, it's controlling the boards. Anytime a team is struggling to score, if you can control those rebounds and not allow them to get offensive second chance points, it's going to result in a 10-point lead here, as it has here at the half. So great job by the Braves just with the hustle points and the enhanced scoring in terms of that. And if the Braves can keep that up, then hopefully they can keep this gap and close this one out.
The other thing that stands out, bench points. Ottawa outscoring them 11-4. A lot of credit to Canisia Payne coming off the bench. Really liked the minutes that Alicia Cooks brought, got to the foul line, hit a runner, kept that pace up, which is something that was really lacking. It was such a slow game on Wednesday. Ottawa never got in a true rhythm. And even tonight, it's been sloppy, but you're playing it at a better tempo than what we saw Wednesday.
Yeah, and a lot of things run through Payne. When their Braves are a little bit outmatched on the perimeter or they're struggling to shoot the basketball, it's always good to get her some touches down low. Just a strong, aggressive player that can do a great job of controlling the paint. And Cook has given the Braves a lift. Bianco has knocked down a couple big ones. And just that little stretch there by Simons has been great, too, as well. So the Braves are playing decent basketball here. Definitely there in that second quarter. Like you said, they got off to that slow start, but gained some momentum halfway through that second. And they closed out the second quarter with a 10-point lead.
We'll go ahead and take a break. We're at halftime. Ottawa leading York 29-19. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Wherever you and your vehicle go, you can trust your vehicle repairs to CarStar with our limited nationwide warranty on all qualifying repairs. Call CarStar Ottawa at 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials, a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
Holidays are here, and so is fashionable fitness. Gift yourself a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G, a phone that folds in half to literally stand on its own. Pair it with the Galaxy Watch 4 for ultimate wellness and wow factor. Check health stats, flex personal records. Over 90 activities can be tracked, like biking, swimming, golfing, and more. Invest in yourself with tech made to crush goals. Holidays open up with Galaxy. Shop it all at Samsung.com. 5G connection and availability may vary. Check with carrier. Products sold separately.
The NFL, players, and clubs are committed to advancing social justice through work that reduces barriers to opportunity and creates progress in police-community relations, criminal justice reform, education, and economic advancement. Throughout the season, we'll be highlighting efforts across the league to inspire change in our communities and advance these issues. To learn more, visit NFL.com/inspire change.
Ottawa leading York at the break 29-19 as we look at the one other game going on right now in the KCAC at Avila on top of St. Mary, as we'll bring that one back up, as trying to see if anyone else was playing today. Avila leading in Leavenworth 52-38 at halftime as Avila trying to stay near the top of the conference. They're currently in second place as Sterling sits at 6-1. Avila, K-Dub, and Bethany all at 6-2. Tabor and friends behind them at 5-2. And, we've seen Sterling lose one already, Bruce, but they've got this conference is much deeper than what we saw last year by far. I mean, that friends team I saw Wednesday has the capability to hang with the Sterling, and that's getting all the way down to 7th place already. And we've seen it on the men's side as well. But again, if you're not ready to go, it's gonna be a long night.
Yeah, those teams in the middle of the pack are well coached, and again with kids with the opportunity to come back for an extra year, that leadership and that experience does pay off. Friends, just a team that can guard extremely well, and at times they just get going offensively. A team, Friends always starts off slow. It just seems that that's what they do in every single game, but they have been a great finishing team, and the Braves ran up against that, here on Wednesday.
Other games this afternoon and this evening, number 8 Sterling is at Bethel, McPherson at Oklahoma Wesleyan, Bethany at Receiving Boats Tabor, and Friends at Southwestern, which we already knew today. Southwestern forfeiting the rest of their games on the women's side. Right. We've seen, as we'll see in the men's contest, York's men's team, who hasn't played in 2 games, had to forfeit due to COVID. So looking at that one, Bruce, we have no idea what we're going to see. This is a team that the last game they played, they beat Friends, at home. It was final score 83-78 back on November 29th. So haven't played in a couple weeks, but a very, very dangerous team who won here a year ago and really slowed Ottawa down.
Yeah, they're unpredictable, in terms of that. They just get out and play basketball. At times it doesn't look like, they're doing anything structurally. They just play well together and just try to score some points offensively, muddy some things up defensively, and just get up and down the floor. So should be anxious to see how they come out and play, being off here the last couple of weeks or last week or so, due to not a COVID outbreak, but just, 1-2 kids that tested positive, and you have to be safe to make sure you do not have an outbreak.
On the conference, really taking a harder policy than we saw a year ago. No rescheduling of games. You just get that forfeit and then you move on with your season.
Just move on. Yeah, it's tough. And kids have to be smart and have to, abide by the policies and try to stay healthy. It just puts a lot of toll on your support staff. Scheduling, traveling, we all found out how that was last season. And it's just a game. At the end of the day, it's just a game. And the kids still have the opportunity to finish out their seasons and have a chance at the tournament. But it does cost you a game if you're not smart and healthy.
We'll go ahead and take a break. We got about 4.5 minutes to the start of the second half. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 103.7 FM KOFO.
Napa know-how. Right now, a 5-quart jug of Napa full synthetic motor oil is only $19.99. It's the hottest deal of the year for the coldest time of the year. So if you're in your car right now, there's no need to turn on the heat. I'm about to read this sizzler again. That's Napa full synthetic for a hot $19.99. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating locations does not include taxes and fees. Advertised sale price not available in some states. Offer ends 12/31/21.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
If you're seeking a more active role in managing your diabetes or other foot-related issues, Kramer Pharmacy is here to help. This is pharmacist Laura Hibberts inviting you to put your best foot forward with Dr. Comfort Shoes at Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 to 2 on Saturday.
Shop on eBay this holiday season to get more for your dough on stand mixers, or get more for your buck on this season's hottest tech and gaming gear. And on eBay, you can even get more last-minute deals delivered right on time. It's the biggest deals of December, so get more because you save more with eBay's one-day-only last-minute deals. Get more when you get it on eBay.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Companies. If you thought you missed your chance to refinance and save, think again. Mortgage rates have recently dropped below 3%, and Rocket Mortgage can help you save big. You could lower your monthly payment and prepare yourself for a better financial future. But you've got to act now. Call us today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rocket. Conditions apply. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org number 3030.
This view was worth a hike.
Right? And it's a good way to stay on top of my health.
Yes, I'm Cologuard, a prescription colon cancer screening option for people 45 plus at average risk. Have you screened for colon cancer?
Not yet.
Don't wait. It's more treatable when caught in early stages.
Tell me more.
Cologuard is non-invasive and it's used at home. It detects altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers.
92%?
Yep, even those in early stages.
This was seen in a clinical study with patients 50 and older. Any positive result should be followed by a diagnostic colonoscopy. False positive and negative results may occur. Cologuard is not a replacement for colonoscopy in high-risk patients. Do not use if you have had adenomas, have inflammatory bowel disease and certain hereditary syndromes, or a personal or family history of colon cancer.
Most insured patients pay $0. Ask your provider or an online prescriber if Cologuard is right for you, or visit Cologuard.com.
I'm in.
Alexa, play KOFO on TuneIn.
Minute and a half till we start the second half. We'll go ahead and run through those individual stats. Leading scorer for York was Amaya Diaz. She had 6. Diamond Harrington and Julia Trujillo with 4. Natalie Perez with 3. Sarah Shelburne with 2. As the scores that Ottawa knew they were going to have to watch out for tonight so far, they've held Harrington to 4. Diaz, who leads this, is second on the team in scoring at 13.8, and then Trujillo at 15 per game. And so far, yes, 19 points, not a lot in the first half, but it's not like they haven't taken shots. Ottawa's been able to contest. Trujillo really hasn't been able to get anything going to the basket.
Yeah, right. Payne has done a great job of kind of keeping her outside the box and making her, do her little scoop shot that she usually can consistently knock down. But to go up against a player the same size as her in height, it's tough for her to finish. And then just with Perez, I thought there's a few possessions where the Braves did a great job of being there on the catch, which you have to do against her. But in terms of this second half, I think that's still going to be a key matchup. Perez can, like I said, can fill it up. So I'd be anxious to see how Perez responds here and see if she can get going.
Leading scorer for OU in the first half, Jaleesa Simons had 8. Canisia Payne and Jordan Bianco, Payne with 6, Bianco with 5. Vaughn with 3, Cooks with 3, Marlette with 2, Spraggins and Bankett with 1. And Ottawa, who was kind of playing with house money, Bruce, both Bankett and Spraggins picking up 2 fouls, and it was the bench that picked them up.
Yeah. And, Cook came in, gave some good minutes, with Spraggins and Bankett out, and that's good. The Braves have kind of prepared themselves for these type of situations in terms of playing numerous lineups, and in games like this, it pays off.
We get set for the second half. It's going to be Ottawa's starting 5 back out there. So Spraggins, Vaughn, Bankett, Simons, and Bianco. On the floor for York is Shelburne, Perez, Keith, Diaz, and Trujillo. Short corner, Vaughn. Braves go from left to right in the second half with possession. Bianco back to the middle of the floor, 15 on the shot clock. Asking for a screen. Instead, she'll dish it to Vaughn. Vaughn looks to attack on Trujillo. Gets to the contact, right-hand layup, no good. Gets her own rebound. Liz's putback, no good either. Long rebound out to OU. She'll kick it over to Bankett for 3 on the wing. Yes. Credit to Liz Vaughn, keeping all of that alive. Couldn't get the layup to go, but forces York to not come away with the rebound, and Ottawa buries the 3.
Yeah, those offensive rebounds paying off for the Braves and just continue to hurt the Panthers.
Ottawa by 13, 32-19, 9:08 to go, third quarter. Trujillo left wing for Diaz as the Braves hit their 4th 3 of the evening. Diaz in the lane, no. The rebound is going to be saved by Bankett. No, they'll say she stepped out of bounds, and she ends up in the student section.
Diaz, first attempt here in the third quarter, continues to struggle here from the field.
Diaz is 2 of 5, 0 of 1 from 3, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She has it on the right wing. Gets a screen, step back 3 for Diaz. Good. You can't go under a screen with them ideas. You either got to have some help defense in that case or fight through that screen.
Well, she got a good look, and she took advantage of it.
Spraggins on the other end for 3. Yes. So the 2 players that played minimal minutes for OU in the first half due to foul trouble come up with triples to start the second half for OU.
Good sign there by the Braves, for the Braves, with 2 threes going down here early.
Diaz with Bankett on her, drives, good pass inside to Trujillo. Wanted to get a better look, gets her own rebound, put back, no offense around by Diaz, and then she steps out of play. She rolled her ankle as well. And she's still down on the floor. It's hard to see.
Yeah. It was ankle or...
But went straight down to her knee on that play.
She's walking off, so...
They're going to bring in Diamond Harrington. As Ottawa leads at 35-22, 8:16 to go in the third, and that's a huge loss for York if Diaz is going to miss any amount of time.
Yeah. Hope she's okay. Always hate seeing good players in the conference going down with any type of injury.
And she averages almost 30 minutes a game for this team, so huge part. Vaughn leaves it with Simons, almost goes through her hands, picks it back up, goes to Vaughn, to Spraggins. Left wing, Bankett. Pick and roll with Spraggins. Bankett to the elbow. Skip pass right side to Bianco. Bounce pass down low to Liz. Liz lost it. Great steal by Trujillo as Liz was trying to spin inside. And Ottawa now trying to trap. Good save by Shelburne. And it's a 3-on-2 for York, but Ottawa's defensive pressure turned up to start this second half.
Braves coming out with a lot more energy here to start this second half.
Trujillo thought about the 3, still going with a little jab step. Picks over dribble, right side pass to Keith. Keith, turnaround jumper, no. The rebound, though, to Harrington's put back, no either. Man, I don't think you can miss two more like that, and then a late whistle, and they call it jump ball. So it'll go to York. But we saw it in the first half. Ottawa did a really good job getting on the offensive glass. Right now it's York, who is now up to 9 offensive rebounds. They've had 6 of them in the second half. I assume that was a point of contention at halftime.
Yes, absolutely.
Keith in the lane, floater high off the glass, no. Rebound is knocked out of play by York. It'll be OU possession, which I thought it went off Liz. Yeah. So official seeing something else. Is
a lot of contact, a lot of body flying around here. Both teams playing hard, talked about the offensive rebounding for the Braves. Like you said, York is, knowing that they're struggling offensively, have to get some second chance opportunities.
Inbound to Liz, then back to Simon. 7:05 to go third quarter. Braves up by 13, 35-22. Bianco to the right wing, out to Bankett. Pick and roll with Spraggins. Kennedy, right wing. Spraggins looks to drive, gets in the lane, steps through, floats in a whistle, and free throws coming for her as she's hit on the arm by Keith. Second personal on her. First team foul on York in the third quarter. And Spraggins will shoot free throws, and she has 4 on the night. Misses the first free throw. Brooke on the air, shooting 50% from the free throw line, makes the second. She goes 1 of 2, and Ottawa leads by 14, 36-22. And Ottawa going to get a steal as Bankett able to take it away, and then a whistle and a foul called on York. She's able to, Ottawa again, just continue to stick with that high pressure defense. They had a trap at midcourt. Foul called on Natalie. Oh no, they're going to switch it over to Trujillo.
Yeah.
I thought it was on Perez, but it goes on Trujillo, her second. Team foul number 2, and another turnover on York. Spraggins down low to Liz. That pass was telegraphed and take it away.
Right. Yeah, Spraggins kind of wasted her dribble there and is in a tough spot.
6:25 to go in the third. Ottawa trying to extend on their 14-point lead. Trujillo, and that's going to be on the floor. I think if she wouldn't have made contact with Liz first, they would have called the charge, but because she made contact with Liz, they call the blocking foul that goes on Bankett, her third, which they put 4 fingers up when they gave the foul. So instead they're going to switch it to Liz. That's big, because that's just her first.
Yeah.
Ottawa dodges one there, and pass tipped out of play. We'll stay with York. 20 on the shot clock. 6:19 to go in the third. Braves up 36-22. Panthers will inbound it, short corner to Trujillo. She goes baseline. Her scoop layup hits the back of the basket, and it's an automatic possession change over to OU. Here comes the pressure from York. They want to go full court. Ottawa breaks it as Simons able to scurry into the front court. Pick and roll with Spraggins as Pacina into the game for York. Stays with her. Braves have it up top with Vaughn. Left side pass to Spraggins. Tracks it down in front of the student section. Again, leaves it with Bianco. Right side pass to Bankett. 8 on the shot clock for OU. Bankett to Vaughn. Left side Spraggins, and she traveled. She loves that move where she switches the ball from one hand to the other. Took a step prior to putting it on the floor. It's a turnover. In the game for Ottawa, Haley Franklin and Canisia Payne as Simons and Vaughn will sit. Teams trading turnovers. That's number 12 on OU. York has 13. Neither team's really taking advantage of those turnovers with only 6 points apiece.
That's very true. Both teams struggling a little bit offensively to take care of the basketball.
Diaz back into the game for York. And a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa. Goes on Franklin. And for Haley, her first personal. Second team on Ottawa in the third. Keith's inbound, down low, into the hands of Whitehead. Turnaround off the glass. She comes up short. Rebound by Payne. Finds Bianco as OU leads by 14, 36-22. Bounce pass to Bankett. She looks to go baseline by a defender. Good look, but Payne wasn't prepared for it. Goes off of her arm and a steal for York. And then Spraggins able to kick it out of play as Diaz was going with a bounce pass down low to Whitehead.
Good penetration there by Bankett that attacked that baseline. Did the right decision to try to dump it off there to Payne. Payne just wasn't ready for it.
Inbound of Pacina. She works back towards midcourt. Bounce pass to the elbow to Shelburne. Back to Pacina. She dribbles back out to the corner. Fade away from about 18. It's too long, and then Franklin will knock it out of play as it'll stay with York. And right now, Haley Franklin, you can tell, kind of searching for some confidence on both ends of the floor. Had a tough night Wednesday. Did not start today. Just kind of going through a little bit of a freshman slump right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
But as soon as I say that, she gets a steal, so maybe I need to keep saying it. As Bankett picks up the loose ball off the deflected pass from Haley Franklin. Like to see her try and get to the basket off the dribble. She's so quick. Double screen here for Haley. She'll attack in the lane, takes the contact, and going to the free throw line. And
right now, you're coaching Franklin. You're coaching Franklin through the game right now.
With the noise in this building right now, I would say that Coach Scott can probably hear me, as fans do continue to trickle in right now, but we realize it's a 1 o'clock start today.
1 o'clock start. Students are gone.
They've got that border war going on at Allen Fieldhouse this afternoon as well. So
that's right. Go Tigers. Go Tigers.
As they are a 23-point dog today. I saw. That's going to be tough.
Coach Goodell told me that. I'm saying if you got 30 minutes, I think we got 30 minutes in us to compete today.
Franklin's second is going to go. She hits both, and Ottawa leading by 16, 38-22. Long pass goes through the hands of Shelburne, and it's picked up by Diaz as they're able to cross with one on the shot clock. Diaz all the way to the basket. Nobody stopping the dribble. Right-hand layup goes.
Yeah, that's the Diaz that the York Panthers need right now.
But then she picks up the quick foul at the free throw line as Franklin was able to cross her over. That's a blocking foul, and her second personal 14th foul on the Panthers. 4 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the third. Ottawa 38, York 24. Inbound to Marlette, just inside the three-point line. Amaya wanting to attack off the glass. Yes, that's a tough shot fading away with the right hand for Amaya Marlette. She has 5. Pacina as Ottawa trying to trap her in front of the York bench. That pass is loose, taken away by Simons. She's 1-on-0, going to the basket. Layup, no. Offensive rebound by Kennedy Bankett. And Ottawa trying to reset it. She's tripped up by Diaz.
Tough foul there by Diaz on the trip. Nothing intentional, just Bankett trying to get out of the crowd quickly.
Third personal on Diaz. Into the free throw line goes Bankett. And credit to her. Looked like Simons was going to just lay that in all by herself. And Bankett trying to come back from that defensive side and was right there for the offensive rebound and earns a trip to the free throw line. First one in and out. Ottawa's having a rough day from the foul line. They're just 7 of 13. Came into tonight at 69% on the year. Second one good for Kennedy. Ottawa up by 17, 41-24, and a timeout called by York with 3 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the third, and Ottawa in control at 41-24. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
41-24, the advantage for OU over York as they've outscored the Panthers 12-5 in the third quarter. And again, it's the bench picking up the slack tonight. 15 points for OU off the bench, just 4 for York, and second chance points in favor of OU, 12-7.
Yeah, Marlette there with a big bucket there for the Braves. Just a solid freshman that plays with some good patience, around the basket. Not, overly tall in terms of playing that 4 position, but does a great job with footwork and positioning, and just had great touch there to finish to give the Braves another extended lead.
The Jackson Heights grad coming in as a freshman and getting bigger and bigger minutes as the year's gone on.
Yeah, just solid rotation kid. So doing good things, getting a lot of experience here in her first year.
Sub for York for the first time will be number 11, Jessica Mcgrath, a 5'6" junior from Widnes, United Kingdom, and she is a transfer from Clarendon Community College. Ottawa again showing pressure. York breaks it initially, but then they throw it right to Haley Franklin. Haley drives on Keith, steps through, and a whistle, and a foul will be called as free throws will come up for her.
Yeah, tough angle. York asking for a jump ball. May have a case there, but Franklin did a great job of selling it in terms of taking the contact.
(41-24) Braves. Franklin's first free throw good. Haley on the season, 9 points to go along with 4 rebounds and almost 3 assists per game. Talking about the tough night on Wednesday, 4 points, 3 boards, and 2 steals for her in 26 minutes as she hits both of them. Coming off the bench today, starting to see a little bit from her. But Coach Scott has used 3 or 4 different starting lineups over the last couple of weeks and trying to find something that'll work going forward. And that's going to be a 10-second violation as York not able to cross in time, and they commit their 16th turnover.
Yeah, good job by the Braves, just staying patient, taking time off the clock. Those are the press possessions that I like, just to take teams out of their flow.
43-24 Braves, 3:28 to go third quarter. Marlette back to Franklin. They were trying to run something for Payne. Now she's back out on the wing. Franklin to the free throw line, finds Marlette. She'll look to attack on Trujillo. Left-hand layup, no good. Put back by Payne, no good either. Another offensive rebound falls to Franklin. Fade away for Payne in the lane, good. And Ottawa just all over the offensive glass tonight. And they lead by 21.
Yes, great strong move there by Payne once again.
2:54 to go. Off the screen, deep 3 on the way off the side rim, and the rebound to OU is unable to get it to drop was Mcgrath. Franklin on the attack, goes baseline through the contact, is fouled. So go back to the foul line. The teams are not going to stop her dribble.
Yeah.
She's going to make them pay.
Yeah, she does a great job of reading transition defense, and just a tough kid to guard when she gets going north-south.
End of the game for York is number 22, Sarah Edwards. Free throw good for Franklin. As Haley making her way up the score sheet now as she's got 5. Ottawa does not have a player in double figures yet, but now have 7 players with at least 5 points. Sub for York, they will bring in Sarah Shelburne. As Ottawa's up 47-24 with 2:35 to go third quarter. Mcgrath. Casina, middle of the floor. Franklin will guard her. They're going to set a screen to her right. Casina out to the right wing. Coming off the screen is Keith. Screen set by Shelburne. Keith with a deep 3. No good. Rebound by Franklin. And she's going to stay down that far sideline where she finds Bankett. They'll lob it down low to Payne. Canisia, right side, Simons. Back to Payne on the block. Canisia spins, shoots over the top, scores easily. And Canisia Payne, the first Brave to go in double figures. She has 10.
Yeah, great job there by Simons. The little give and go pass there, being unselfish, and gets the assist.
25-point OU lead. 3-pointer no good for York as it goes into the Ottawa bench, or into the York bench. It'll be OU possession. Into the game for the Braves will be Amir Lowe. Simons will sit. As OU has dominated the third quarter, they've outscored York 20-5. Reminder, we do have game 2 of our doubleheader scheduled for 3 o'clock. So the men will face off. Marlette down low to Payne. Oh, didn't realize that she was all alone, but a give and go just off the mark, and then Payne fighting for the offensive rebound. It's going to be a jump ball and OU possession. And right now, Payne just getting anything she wants inside, and they've got a smaller post in there on Sarah Shelburne, and the 5'8" senior I think she might have had enough there.
Yeah, Payne's not afraid of the contact, and she's telling that York defense to bring it on.
Inbound to Franklin, right wing up top of Low from the top of the key. Back up top to Marlette. Again, down low to Payne, and a whistle, and a foul will be called as Payne will shoot free throws. And Shelburne with two-handed push to the back. Canisia is 5 of 10 from the floor to go along with 8 rebounds and 2 assists. First free throw is going to be short. Ottawa 12 of 19 from the free throw line. Payne on the year at 72%, misses both. Getting the rebound is Kiara Pacina. A minute 18 to go third quarter. Ottawa 49, York 24. Pacina, great move, gets inside, and then a foul called on Payne. Gave a little stutter step like she was going to hand it off to Mcgrath on the wing, and then just went right to the rim, and Payne said, well, you can earn from the foul line.
No doubt. Great little ball fake there, and she did a great job of not being afraid. She went toe-to-toe there with Payne and comes away with some free throws.
First free throw is good for Pacina. 5'3", senior from San Antonio, Texas, transfer from Ranger College. On the year, averaging 3 points. Second free throw, no, and the rebound to Payne. Bankett, right wing. Minute 5 to go. Inside, up and under, right, left-hand layup, good for Bankett. Had to double clutch, lays it in. Again, no one stopping the dribble. And a turnover on York as Pacina's pass goes over the head of Keith, and a turnover to OU. Payne will get a sub. Spraggins will come in for her. 55.8 to go in the third, and Ottawa in full control, up 26. Marlette, right side for Lowe. To the elbow, back up top to Spraggins. Left wing for Bankett. Bankett with the right-hand dribble finds Marlette. Amaya, right side, bounce pass. Franklin was there for a second. The pass just a little late, and Pacina the other way. It's 3-on-2. Pacina's pass to Shelburne. Layup good in the foul. With 31.8 to go in the third.
Yeah, good luck there by Marlette. Like you said, just a little late there on that backdoor pass. York does a great job of transitioning from their defense to their offense and looks to get some free throws here off of three-point play.
Shelburne misses the free throw. Rebound by Lowe as she stepped in on a couple players to get the board. Franklin in the lane. Great jump stop. Right-hand layup good for Haley Franklin. Gives Ottawa a 53-27 lead. 18 seconds remaining in the quarter. Giannis Keith driving to the bucket. Shots partially blocked, but an offensive rebound by Shelburne, and then knocked out of play by York. Into the game for OU is Cooks. Give Franklin a breather. As Haley has come in to score 8 off the bench. Oh no, it'll be Kennedy Bankett who comes off. Originally Cooks told Haley to check out.
Right.
Braves have 9 seconds. Cooks quickly to the elbow. Find Franklin left wing. Haley in the lane over Pacina to end the quarter. Yes. And it was just that type of quarter for OU, who goes up by 28. They lead at 55-27 at the end of 3. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
In the new Paramount Plus original series, from Yellowstone co-creator Taylor Sheridan, comes 1883, a Yellowstone origin story. Follow the Dutton family's journey through the last of the untamed West.
That is no man's land, and that's where we're heading.
Starring Academy Award nominee Sam Elliott and country superstars Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. Stream 1883 December 19th, exclusively on Paramount Plus. Head to ParamountPlus.com to try it free.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
helpful.
Very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Ottawa on top of York, 55-27 after 3 quarters. The only other game going on, Avila in Leavenworth is leading University of St. Mary's 62-40 with 5:37 to go in the third there. So the only 2 games in action so far at KCAC play. York ball to start the fourth quarter. For the Braves, Franklin, Cooks, Lowe, Vaughn, and Spraggins on the floor. Braves outscored York 26-8 in the third quarter. Skip pass far side as Ottawa into a 2-3 zone. Perez right side pass to Keith. They'll go down low to Trujillo. Trujillo backside pass. Finds Perez. Right side back to Keith. To Diaz in the lane. Floater right hand. No. Rebound by Cooks for OU.
Good to see Diaz back in the game here. Got that ankle taped and looking to be aggressive.
3-pointer from Spraggins hits front rim, and the rebound pulled down by York as they have Harrington, Perez, Diaz, Whitehead on the floor. Harrington's pass, interior down to Trujillo, backing in on Vaughn, left-hand layup good. It's kind of got Vaughn leaning to the right side and then spun to her left and got an easy lay-in.
Yep.
Cooks to Franklin in the left baseline. They'll bring it back out on the wing to Lowe. Back to Franklin. 20 on the shot clock for OU. Cooks to Spraggins. York into the 2-3 zone. Cooks with 10 on the shot clock. They'll go to Vaughn at the elbow. Liz wants to attack. Kicks it up top. Spraggins straight away 3 again. No. Rebound for York. And then Cooks able to get the loose ball. She'll pick it up where she finds Franklin. Haley out to Cooks, who goes baseline. Great look inside to Franklin. Looked like she might have been fouled, no whistle. And then a jump ball is called. And is it a foul? Foul goes on Franklin. First, second. Team's first for the fourth quarter, and I didn't even see Franklin involved in the play there, Bruce. Right. Back to the full court pressure from the Braves, up 55-29. Diaz. Back up top to Perez, right wing. Out to Harrington. Down low to Whitehead. Her pass got away from her. She'll look to drive baseline. Good defense by Spraggins to hold her ground, and then Cooks will be called for a reach-in foul. Already the second team foul on OU. We have 8 minutes to play in the fourth.
Yeah.
Perez will inbound to Diaz. We're going to go down low to Trujillo again in the lane. Gets by Liz, and then partially blocked by Liz. Trujillo gets her own rebound. Put back is good with the left hand off the glass. And quickly, York with a 4-0 run to cut it to 55-31. And Ottawa's struggling to figure out the zone from York right now. Almost seems like a 1-3-1. Spraggins attacks, gets in the lane, kicks it out to Franklin in the corner. Haley to Cooks. Cooks will attack, get in, float high off the glass, no. Rebound by York. And out in transition, Harrington all alone. And a right-hand layup, good. They've cut it to 22. We see Payne and Marlette out there. Reaching foul on Diaz, who just picked up her 4th.
Just not great decision there by Diaz. Team really needs her out there on the floor, so she has to play smart every single possession here defensively.
Subs for OU, Marlette, Payne, and Bianco in. So Franklin and Cooks will stay on the floor. Everyone else will take a seat. Almost 3 minutes into the fourth quarter, and York trying to battle back. Ottawa still leading by 22. Cooks in trouble in the left corner. Bounce pass to Marlette. Ball is on the deck and loose. Ball still battled for, and Payne actually finds a way to pick it up, but they call jump ball first. And it will give OU possession. Simons into the game for Cooks. Jordan Bianco to inbound to the right of the OU basket. Out to Franklin left wing. Simons to Bianco, open for three, bang. Great play out of the inbound there from OU to find Bianco all alone and ends the 6-0 York run. Get back to a 25-point advantage, but York on the other end has a 2-on-1 in the lane off the glass with the right hand is Johnson. And York, who's had their problems from the floor, shooting almost under 20%, are now up over 27. They made 4 out of their last 5. Bianco to Franklin, to the elbow with Marlette. Skip pass out to Bianco. Marlette asking for it down low. They'll go to Payne at the elbow. Bounce pass to Franklin at the key. Haley in the lane, gets through the contact all the way through 3 defenders. Right hand layup good.
Well, great move there by Franklin.
And a steal by Bianco on the inbound, lays it in with the right hand. Ottawa's defense just smothered, and then a whistle as Ottawa's going to pick up their 3rd team foul. Braves have forced York into 19 turnovers. 62-35 Braves. Pacino will return for York. Franklin will check out. Hendricks will come in. Franklin off the bench is now the leading scorer with 12.
Yeah, it didn't take her too long to get going there in the second half.
He was held scoreless in the first. 3-pointer from Trujillo in the corner, off the mark. Rebound by Bianco. Jordan has her head up, dribbling down the floor. Finds Simons open for 3 on the wing. Could she hit another? No. Long rebound out to Janiyah Hendricks. Goes back to Bianco with 5:25 to play, and Ottawa wanted to use a little bit more clock. Marlette. Lob down low to Payne. Great look, who gets pushed from behind. And they call her for travel.
You like the push caused her to travel there, but officials think differently.
'18th turnover on the Braves, leading 62-35. Diaz breaks the trap, finds Harrington. She's fouled and the basket. It's 62-37. Payne picks up her 4th. So a 14 foul on OU, and we still have 5 minutes to play.
Well, I know.
Harrington's and 1 attempt off the mark. Rebound by Bianco, or make that by Marlette, where she finds Bianco. Pressure by York. Ottawa's got a 4-on-1. The pass to Simons was high, so corral it in the right corner. 4 minutes and 55 seconds to go. Ottawa leading 62-37. Bianco with Diaz on her. They're going to go down low to Marlette. Great seal inside, and she's going to earn a trip to the free throw line. And she actually was able to seal both Trujillo and Johnson. Yep. Not often you can get 2 players on the same possession, but a good look inside from Hendricks. 2nd team foul on York. Free throw is good. Maya Marlette with 5 points on 2 of 4 shooting, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. She'll make both free throws, and Ottawa goes up 64-37. Braves lead it by 27. They've led by as many as 28 in the second half. 4:40 to play. Subs for York, they'll bring in Giannis Keith and Katie Whitehead. Cutting inside, Harrington with a nice floater in the lane. It goes long, and the rebound by Marlette. Quickly out to Hendricks. Janiyah, good look into Simons at the elbow. Kicks it out. Bianco open for 3. Long. Rebound by Marlette, and Ottawa can get another possession. Simons, right corner. Down low to Marlette. Spins in the lane. Kicks it up top to Bianco. As they try to go to Payne, she'll pick it up. Have to reset with 8 on the shot clock to Hendricks. Janiyah, right wing pass to Simons. She'll go baseline. Step back from 18, off the back rim, and the rebound by Diaz for York. Harrington in the corner. Pass was tipped by Marlette. Did it go off of York? No, it did not. It went off of OU. Panthers inbound. Almost for the sideline and baseline meet. That's a tough spot. They'll go to Keith out on the wing. Down low to Whitehead. She'll turn and shoot off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Simons. 3:44 to play. Ottawa well in control, up 64-37. Three-pointer in the corner. Yes! Canisia Hendricks. It's Ottawa's 7-3, and the steal by Marlette as they tried to throw it to the other end of the floor to Bianco. Ottawa by 30. 67-37, 3:20 to go. Braves only led by 10 at half, Bruce. It has been all OU and a little high-low game between Marlette and Payne. Gets Canisia her 11th and 12 points of the afternoon.
Yeah, great ball movement here by the Braves. Just taking what the defense gives them.
Turnover on Diaz as she dribbles it off of her foot. 21st turnover on York. Mcgrath will come in. Into the game for OU will be number 5, Carly Fadre. Fadre, the 5'7" freshman from El Dorado. 69-37 Braves, 2:55 left. Inside Vaughn, who just tacked in, easy lay-in. As she was able to get by Sarah Edwards, and Ottawa up 71-37. 2:35 to go. Keith got a screen from Edwards. She'll go back up top to Whitehead. Backdoor cut taken away by Vaughn. Another steal for OU, their 10th of the game. Vaughn all the way to the basket. Right-hand layup, no, but she's hit on the arm. And free throws for her as Whitehead caught her getting to the rim, and she's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, yep. Again, just great play there by Vaughn, you know, getting those rebounds and pushing them in transition. Does a great job of getting to the paint and see if she can get 2 here at the free throw line.
Whitehead fouls out. No points for her on the evening. Did have a rebound and 1 assist. Vaughn's free throw good as Braves have started to find their rhythm from the foul line. She's Ottawa 15 of 23 on the night. Vaughn now with 6 points. Make it 7. She rattles that one in, and Ottawa going to pick up their 5th win of the year, Bruce, in impressive fashion after a really tough night on Wednesday. 73-37 OU. Edwards wants a jumper. It's an air ball. Offensive rebound put back good by Harrington, though. 73-39 Braves. Hendricks with Mcgrath on her. Leaves it with Cooks. Minute 53 to go. 20 on the shot clock. Alicia, right side to Lowe. Lob down low to Vaughn. Vaughn goes baseline on the defender, gets under, but she's going to travel first.
Yep. Drug that backside foot there after her jump stop.
19th turnover on the Braves. Minute 40 to play. Ottawa 73, York 39. Floater from Harrington hits front rim. Rebound by Cooks for OU. Braves trying to stay in the running for that final playoff spot for the KCAC tournament. Place that you probably want to be going into the Christmas break if you can help it. But going to McPherson, dealing with Brittany Roberts on Monday, you had to have a win tonight, and they put in the right performance.
Very true. Be a tough test for the Braves on the road once again.
Low in the lane, high off the glass, misses as it's going to be a shot clock violation. As Shelburne goes down to the floor along with Lowe. Shot clock violation on the Braves. Minute and 3 seconds left.
The shot clock violations this late in the game is not too bad. Take some time off the clock. Allow you to set your defense.
Mcgrath for 3, rebound by Vaughn. And she's going to find Carly Fadre. Left-hand layup for her is good. And Fadre on the score sheet. As Ottawa goes up 75-39. Three-pointer on the other end for Harrington. Hits the front rim. Rebound by Canisia Hendricks. Hendricks bounce pass to Fadre. She's stuck in there. She's going to get rid of it. Does find Hendricks in the left corner. Left wing for Cooks. Ottawa just going to hang on to it. Lead 75-39. Vaughn, right elbow. Down low, they'll go to Fadre, and it's tipped loose. York could have the final shot. Ball loose inside, and a whistle with 14.2 to play.
Oh,
and a foul called on Ottawa. Goes on Alicia Cooks, her second. York in the bonus. Free throws for Diamond Harrington. .2 to go. Harrington will shoot free throws. She has 10. That's off the back of a 15-point performance on Wednesday. And a game where they only lost by 7 to Oklahoma Wesleyan, who earlier in the year had knocked off, I believe it was Kansas Wesleyan, if I'm not mistaken, who beat Sterling. So, I mean, this conference depth is there. It's just been a tough night for York. And then after the play, Shelburne and Lowe, as Lowe's going to be called for a foul, 12.1. Shelburne might be searching for bodies right now. She wants the contact.
She is not afraid of the contact, and she is leaving it out there on the floor until this game hits zeros.
Shelburne with 4. This will be her second time to the foul line. She is 0 for 1. Free throw number 1 is no good. York will fall to 2-11. This will be their final game before Christmas break, as they were able to get the forfeit on Monday from Southwestern. Second free throw out of play. It will go off of Ottawa with 11.1 to go. Harrington will inbound for the Panthers, trailing 75-39. Edwards with a runner is an air ball. Vaughn with the board, and they commit a foul with 6.4 to go. It's only team foul number 4 for Edwards, her first personal. Conclusion of this, and we'll chat with head coach Tarnisha Scott. They will inbound it with 6 seconds to go. York looks to trap, but Ottawa can just hold on to it. And that will do it as Ottawa wins it by a final of 75-39 over York. And they pick up win number 5 on the year, win number 3 in the KCAC. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
Supporting local teams helps bring local communities together, and that benefits everyone. That's why we're proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing compassionate care when you need it most. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness. 132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
If you close your eyes, you can smell it. The soothing scent of Vicks Vapor Rub, that cooling, comforting smell generations have come to trust to help them feel better. Vicks Vapor Rub, it's still here for you.
Welcome back inside Wilson Fieldhouse. Final score, Ottawa 75, York 39, as the Braves pick up win number 5 on the year. We'll now go to 3-6 in the KCACs. We're now joined by Canisia Payne. Canisia goes for 12 points, 9 boards, and 2 assists tonight. How good did it feel? I know you came off the bench today, off of being in foul trouble Wednesday night, to come out and really just kind of impose your will inside on the post.
It feels good to be able to help my team out.
As you kind of look at how this day went, you know, you're got off to a sluggish start, but the bench really picked everyone up. You outscored their bench 38-13. What does that kind of say about the depth of your squad?
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
It feels good. I mean, our team, the bench was hyped up. They was cheering us on. And I feel like that's what really got us going because they was talking. And then once we was talking, they was talking on offense. Like everything just put together. It's like a puzzle piece.
Absolutely. Coming away with a big win tonight. You'll play McPherson on Monday to wrap up the winter portion. Tonight, you ended up with 12 and 9, just short of a double-double. Earlier this year, you suffered an ankle injury. Tell us how you're feeling at this point. It looked pretty good tonight.
It was a bruised bone.
Okay. So just something you're working through, but
Yes,
it seems
sir.
like you're up close to 100% at this point.
Yes, sir. We're
Awesome.
getting there.
Well, congratulations on the win, and again, great performance tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, we'll bring in head coach Canisia Scott real quick. Wrap it up, but other leading scorers for OU: Haley Franklin with 12, Jordan Bianco with 10, Jaleesa Simons with 8, Liz Vaughn with 7, and she goes for 7 points and 8 boards. We're now joined by head coach Canisia Scott. Coach, again, whatever your halftime talk was, last week you outscored in the win 45-15 in the win last week. Today you outscore York 46-20 in the second half, jumping all over them in that third quarter, really, where you outscored them 26-8.
Yeah, I mean, third quarters, coming out after halftime is almost a reset for both teams. So we just talk about, let's go win the first 5 minutes, and let's play off that first 5 minutes, come out and get some stops, and we want to try to score right away every time after halftime. So I thought we did a great job of executing that, and I think that we played well, just with a lot of energy and effort today.
You went really deep in the bench. You end up outscoring York 38-13 on the night, and made some changes in the starting lineup as well. But even with that, Spraggins and Bankett both picked up 2 quick fouls, so it was up to your bench to pick up the scoring, and they did that.
Yeah, I think we really have a well-rounded team. So, at the end of the day, everyone has to stay ready for every opportunity. And it's just kind of like next man up, If someone's not going to work hard, then you don't have the liberty to just keep playing a lot of minutes without working hard. So, hopefully we get that message and we can be more competitive as a team and that'll show in games.
How important was it to go deeper in your bench knowing you have to play Monday?
Very important. Because, we're tired. We played a lot of games this first half, some 3-week games. And we've got to try to rest when we can and just try to get everyone going. But I think we have a lot of people that can contribute, so I think it's good that we can get those kids in the flow and some rotation.
Coach, you go to McPherson on Monday to wrap up the winter portion of your schedule. Brittany Roberts, we know, can go for 20 and 15 every night. What is something that you're kind of looking towards for Monday afternoon?
Yeah, all these bench points, Casey. Honestly, we have to get everyone going, right?
Yes.
Brittany Roberts is Brittany Roberts, right? She's going to be a problem. But I think that in order for us to win games and be competitive, we have to play as a team, and we have to get everyone going.
Absolutely, Coach. Well, congratulations on the win, and thank you for joining us.
All right, thank you.
We'll go ahead and get those final numbers to you real quick. Ottawa shoots 45% from the floor, 7 of 16 from 3, and 16 of 24 from the foul line. They held York to just 25% shooting on the night and turned them over 23 times. We'll bring in our coach on the floor, Bruce Tate. Final thoughts for you, Bruce, is a convincing win at home for OU, 75-39.
Yeah, what's impressive about this win is that, the York Panthers have been really competing with a lot of teams in the conference, and for the Braves to come in and enforce their will defensively on this York Panthers team, it's a really good win. So Coach Scott's got to be pleased with the team's efforts going into Monday's big game at McPherson, where it's always a tough place to play. So great job by the bench. Like you said, Canisia Payne leading that. I thought Spraggins and Bankett did a great job coming back in the second half after being in foul trouble. Great team win that they can build on before Monday night.
You mentioned that game on Monday, a 3 o'clock start on Monday afternoon. So take a late lunch maybe or get home early. As Ottawa will play, the women will play at 3, the men play at 5. We'll have pregame for you around 2 p.m. Around 2:45 p.m. for you as we get sent from McPherson, as Ottawa will deal with one of the leading scorers in the country, and Brittany Roberts, and she's a force inside. But if you allow her to get hers and can keep everyone else at bay, you have a really good chance against that team.
That's very true. I mean, that was been my game plan against her, coaching against her. She is one of the top players in the league, and just kept getting better when she entered the conference. So just a tough kid to stop. Try to contain her. You just don't want her just to go crazy, but you want to contain her. But you're exactly right. Do not let anyone else on that roster, have a big game. So it should be a great matchup for Payne in the middle and whoever takes on her.
We'll go ahead and wrap up the women's coverage as we get set for the men's contest here in about 15 minutes from Wilson Fieldhouse. We'll send it back to the station. You've been listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM as Ottawa gets a big win, 75-39 over York.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Our Best Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, also by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. For information about our next Ottawa University Braves sports broadcast, visit the sports page at KOFO.com and listen to KOFO for the sports calendar Monday through Saturday. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
One giant step. From ABC Sports, I'm Joey Waller. Giants Football Hall of Famer and ABC personality Michael Strahan among those blasting into space today aboard that Jeff Bezos-owned rocket. The capsule launching from West Texas for a 10-minute flight, soaring up 66 miles. Upon parachuting safely into the desert afterward, Strahan wanting more.
That's good. Only problem, it's too short.
Too short? Meanwhile, an unspecified issue with UCLA's airplane pushing